Smokin Thunder, best not be left behind. When it's Monday night, Smokin Thunder in your soul. Get it while you can. Action is about to begin. It's about to begin.
Welcome everybody to the Smokin Thunder Truck Series, live here on ABSN. I'm Alan Bergen, with you just south of St. Louis here in the just here south of St. Louis here in the ABSN studios. We got 80 laps of action here tonight. We're already in the qualifying. As here we are getting some of those times to trickle in right now. We are on with in that number 24 car here at the Daytona International Speedway. First page out of Ottawa, one of our many neighbors to the north. So far, Avery DeCoste with a 51.52. That's going to be the time to beat Rick LePage on the clock. Down the back straightaway for his opening lap. Come on, yeah, he's gonna Brandon Biddy there with a 41.5 rather. Rick LePage coming down to get lap number 1, and he's going to go 5th quickest with a 51.53. Let's see if he can do any better on his 3rd lap. Les Fuller going to stand on a 51.51 along with Jordan Gibby. Rick LePage coming down that back straightaway. Right now he's 7th quickest on the board. Driver's trying the best. Brandon Biddy 1.47 off the turn 3-4 complex. And survey's gonna say he's gonna stand on that 51.53. Once again, Brandon Biddy on the pole right now. Chancey Forrester in the 74 truck. He is now on the clock. David McClellan with a 51.48. He's going to be in second right now. Chancey gonna shut her down. Stand on a 51.54. Cody Baumeister out of parts unknown. Baumeister coming down the back straightaway for his first lap. Not yet put a time on the board. Baumeister with a that 88 truck, the Nationwide. Hopefully Nationwide's going to be on his side tonight as come down to get the first lap. And he's going to go second quickest with a 51.47. Can he go any faster than Brandon Biddy's 51.47. Drivers rooting on the 52 truck there. Sammy McClellan. Right now, Cody Baumeister is second on the board currently. Across the start-finish line. Can he get better than Brandon Biddy? And he's going to stand on that time there. Cody Deek, the pride of St. Charles, Missouri, on the clock now. Coming down the back straightaway. Cody going to take the green flag here in that number 76 truck. As we are working our way to 100 subscribers, let's get the purple ticket to 20 away. Make sure you give our video a like, share, and subscribe. Cody D coming down the back straightaway into the turn 3-4 complex. We are running 80 laps tonight with a stage break at lap 40. Down the super stretch onto the tri-oval. First lap for Cody is going to be 16th quickest with a 51.54. He may be saving a little bit for the race here. He's going to go and onto his second lap here. Down the back straightaway, down that super stretch. Jake Hibb 13 cheering on Seabears. To the top. Seabears on top. Down to get lap number 2, and the survey's going to say he's a little bit faster, 14th quickest. 51.53 for Cody Deek. Timothy Watson's going to climb, is going to time in that 6th position. So we get ready to grid up here in about, 60 seconds. High above the Daytona International Speedway, the mecca of speed, the World Center of Racing, rather. Last week was 120 laps. And we saw Kenneth Brown taking a win there last week with the recruitment race. This week, we're doing it for real here on ABSN. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on your phones, in your homes, wherever you may be watching. Let's get those likes, shares, and subscribes rolling in here. As qualifying just now going to come to an end. And that only means one thing left to do, one last piece of housekeeping to take care of. And that's to go over that starting lineup here tonight. And on the pole is going to be none other than the 2 truck of Brandon Biddy. To his outside, you'll find the 88 car of Cody Baumeister. I'm going to butcher that one all night. Sammy McClellan in that 1052 truck. To his outside will be Tyler Hornung in a 62 truck. Row number 3 is where you'll find Paul, the old man Dirk, who finished on the podium last week. And to his outside in 6th will be Timothy Watson. Row number 4 is where you'll find Jordan Kibbe and Wes Fuller. Row number 5, you'll have Avery DeCoste and Mike Hardy in the Hooters number 21 Chevy Silverado. Sean Lobos and Joseph Phillips make up row number 6. Row number 7 is where you'll find Rick LePage and Cody Deek, the pride of St. Charles, Missouri. Row number 8, Anthony Beasel and a 13 truck. The Dunkin' Donut man is Jonathan Kibbe. Row number 9, you'll find Chancey Forrester and Colin Swanson. Row number 10, rounding out your top 20 will be Justin Lawson and Tyler Spray. Row number 11, starting 21st and 22nd, will be Dwayne Pierce and Zach Desvines. Row number 12, you'll find a 00 of Chase Shipley and Steve Castle. And rounding out your 25 truck starting field will be Jack Where Have You Been Kelly in a 38 truck. 25 trucks tonight as we get ready to roll off for the start of this one while these guys are taking their pace lap. Let's take a look at that weather here in Daytona. It is a cool 64 degrees in the air. So it's kind of chilly. 73 degrees on the track. No wind, clear, and no humidity. It is cool outside. Here we are, lap 80 laps is the distance tonight. Stage break at 40. As this field comes down that super stretch. Brandon Beatty, Cody Bellmeister on the front row. They're going to cruise around here at 60 miles an hour. $80 laps the distance here. As we got some good action here tonight. Here's your front row, but we got Barney. He's awaiting the field to come down to the super stretch. But before we do, that iRacing.com pace truck is going to make the hard left onto the pit road. As we come through the restart zone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do it for Dale. Be like Biff. Race fans, we're going to race like Rowdy. And already here we are, 2x2 jockeying for position here. Lap number 1. Remember, there is out of bounds. Brandon Beatty out to the early race lead here. Down the back straightaway for the opening lap of the season here. We're doing it for real. Last week we did it for funsies at Las Vegas. And then you got Sammy McClellan out there in that 52 truck right behind him. He's going to be drafting off of that number 2 truck here of Brandon Beatty. And here's the thing. That inside line is going to be the line to be at. They're still jockeying for position. No one can get the outside line just working just yet. Now we got an outside line forming. That's Paul, the old man Dirk. 2 is outside. Now what's going to happen is Paul Dirk's going to get clear of Brandon Beatty. And then what's going to happen is Paul Dirk's going to jump in the bottom line there. Paul Dirk leading the outside line, commanding his troops to the front of the field. Here it goes. Just as they said, it's like they're watching the broadcast. He's going to bring the 26 truck and Timothy Watson right along with them. Brendan Biddy's falling all the way back to third. Let's see what that interval is going to be. There it is. Paul Dirk to the lead, to the point. And here comes the 99 truck of Anthony Beasel. He's got 99 problems with the lead. And now we got two groups forming. The 62 truck leading the second group. We are now side by side. Steve Castle back there in that number 1 truck. And the 38 truck there, that's Jack Kelly. He's leading that second pack. They're all almost going to lose the first pack here. Right now, Chancey Forrester, that's the lap of the race. And that's with a 49 flats. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, new leader Jonathan Kibbe. Jonathan Kibbe, your new race leader. As Anthony Beasel going to go ahead and try to get down to the inside and try to take over that race lead. The 62 truck on the outside, along with the double deuce. That's Colin Swanson. 4 laps into the history books, working our way to lap 40. We got just about 35 laps to get there, just 36 laps to get to that stage break. As there's more action up here in the front of the Waffle House at 3 a.m. Actually, here it's lap 6 of 40. 5 laps in the history book. Here comes Jonathan Kibbe. He's going to go down on the inside line. He's going to lead here his first laps of the season at Daytona. Jacob 13 says Sea Bears on top. He is absolutely right as that Sea Bears team takes over the race lead. Here comes Tyler. Ivor Hornung on the outside. I'm going to butcher that one. I do apologize. Down through the inside here. The Dunkin' Donuts number 13 machine side by side. 2 by 2. Inside, outside. First gear on Kimball's a bit. Lap 7, 8, or 6 laps in the history books here. Coming down the back straightaway, the 99 truck. It's all over the inside or the back side of that truck there. You can see just what a good bump he gets. He's going to come in for the bump. And beautiful. Little side draft action going on. Oh, take it easy there, big fella. Paul Dirk to the 3rd position as he's running 4th right now. Hornung to the front. Here comes Cody Colin Swanson. In second, Paul, the old man Dirk. And the 62 truck working both lanes. Being smart about this too. Lap 8 of 80, 40, or 8 of 40 to the stage break, so we're getting there. So far, caution free. The only guaranteed caution is going to come at lap 40 here. Paul, the old man Dirk, he's pushing the 62 truck. That Irwin's Tools number 43 Ford F-150. And here comes the inside line. The inside line's got to run now. Colin Swanson helping out the 62 truck. It's all going to be about getting those good pushes. Where is your help going to come from? Is right now we got manufacturers helping, well, not helping other manufacturers. We are just about a third way through the stage here. Lap 10, we have 31 laps left here in stage number 1. And right now, there's your race leader, Paul, the old man Dirk. And the 43 ride. And you got the 113 of Avery DeCoste. He is out there working the inside. Here comes the 62 right along with him. The 113 truck working the inside line. Right now, the outside line has the advantage. We have 31 laps to go in stage number 1. Tell you what, I do love these camera views. Whoa, right in your living room. Right now, we got a single file line forming down the back straightaway. To no avail just yet. Right, no, we got a caution out. Steve Castle was off the racing surface. Let's see what happened to Steve Castle. There he is, doing some free landscaping. So let's see what happened to bring out the yellow. Let's do that again. We're gonna run it back. And he's just 3 wide, uncomfortable air. Oh no. He's gonna get into the 24 truck. 99 truck involved. Joe Phillips involved. Let's see what happened to the number. Let's go to the number. Let's get to the chopper. And I believe that's Jordan Kibbe there that may be going for the ride. Colin Swanson involved. And, oh. So we bring it out to the wide picture here. Under caution for the first time today, we're going to have wholesale pit stops. Now we got almost everybody coming in on pit road here. Actually, everybody's coming down pit road. First caution of the evening. Let's take a look at the pit stop stats. And everybody except for the your top 8 with no pit stop taken. Paul the Old Man Dirk, he took 2 tires. The next 3 trucks, Lawson, Kelly, and Deke took fuel only. Tyler Hornung took 2 tires. Bill Meester took fuel only, and Timothy Watson, he took 2 tires. That's how the pit stops shook out. So we are under our first caution of the program here. So that's going to put Chancey Forrester up into the race lead. Now, what's going to happen here is we're working our way to lap 40 for the stage break. So we're going to get doubled up 2 by 2 Noah's Ark style behind that iRacing.com pace car. Lights are out. It's going to be Forrester, Lobos. The iRacing.com pace lights are out on the race truck, and the lights are out on the speedway. I thank everybody for joining us here in the YouTube.com live chat. Chancey Forrester, Sean Lobos, Sammy McClellan, Avery DeCosti. The field comes down the back straightaway one more time. Get the green flag. Barney's waiting on it. Seabears, make it happen, says Jeff Burke. Once again, that's the first time that the points are going to count. Well, here we go. Barney's got the green flag in hand. We're going to do it again here. We are back to green flag racing. Lap 16 of 80 from Daytona. Chancey Forrester gets out to a good jump there. Don't want to go too far out in front because then you're going to, I mean, look, the pack's going to swallow you up. It's all about staying with a group here. David McClellan on the outside there, joining the 74 truck, if you will. Here they come, staying double file, doing it Noah's Ark style, as we got a John Ford special. these trucks come to life, they don't fully get up to speed until about lap 2. We got Donald Banks, 7307, rooting on the 26 truck. Timothy Watson back here on the inside line. And he is at about that 11th position here. They come thundering down the back straightaway. I do not pay anybody to lay on the ground right there. We are under our second caution of the night. Let's see what happened. Anthony Beasley in that number 99 truck. We're going to go to an ABSN replay. And, oh no. Take a second look at that. We'll go on board with the 99 truck. As promised. Oh, the 38 truck. You can see. No harm, no foul there. So we take it out to the live picture. And since pit stops have commenced, go ahead and talk to out of the, well, pit stops are commencing now. Chance, Avery DeCosta going to stay out. Paul, the old man Dirk, going to stay out. Chancey going in. Justin Lawson and Cody Deek is going to stay out. Cody Deacon and line up fifth when we go back to Green Flag Racing. Paul the Old Man Dirk finished on the podium last week. Brandon Biddy on pit road. But let's go ahead and have a quick chat out of Biddy Family Racing.
Might not have damage.
Cody, it's Alan up here in the ABSN booth. Got a copy.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Hey, how's it? First of all, what's the track feel like? It's cool here at Daytona. And, you know, what's that track feel like here in the truck?
To be honest, the truck don't feel too bad. I barely made it in time. I woke up very late. Made it with like 5 minutes. With 5 minutes to go, it had already said closed, but I'm just hoping to stay alive. We still got a long race to go. Slow start, but just stayed patient. We worked together in the back, and we got our way back up front somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like you didn't take the pit stop on that, and as you had those older tires. What's going to be the key? Are you going to be working with your Toyota teammates, or you going to be working with Brandon, or what's the strategy?
I'm just rolling, Brandon. I like sitting in there because just so you're not alone, got someone to keep you company. But I mean, honestly, right now you don't really need tires here. Fuel wise, if you would have pitted there, you had enough fuel margin to make it to the end of the stage. So we are sitting good on fuel by plus 2 laps right now.
All right.
So
Well,
just staying patient and trying to be there at the end.
absolutely. We're going to get you lined up 2 by 2. Noah's Ark's out behind that iRacing.com pace car. So we're going to get you back down your team. Good luck. Hopefully we talk to you on the other side.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Alan.
We're going to get him back down to Brandon. That was our 5th place driver, Cody Deek, out of St. Louis. We'll call it St. Charles. Don't ask me where we're at, because we don't know. And if you want to know, then you're probably stalking him. No worries, though. No worries. Brittany Forrester cheering on Chansey. We're going to, you know what, for Brittany, we're going to do something a little different here on this restart. We're going to go on board. Let's go to cockpit there. And he is actually clutching it. Wow. He is clutching. Oh my goodness. Brittany Forrester, Marianne Landowski, cheering on Watson. Kib Biddy Toilet. Go get him. Thank everybody for joining us here in the YouTube.com live chat. So we're going to go on board with Chase Shipley here for this restart here in that 00. You can see him come up through the gearbox. We get ready to go back to green flag racing. Away we go. Up to the gearbox, 3rd gear. Up in the 4th. He's going to take that outside line. Chase Shipley back there fighting for a top 10 right now. So we are down and away. Avery DeCoste up front. Paul Dirk to his end, to the back side of his truck. Paul Dirk going to go to the inside. He's going to take the lead coming through the turn 3-4 complex. The bottom line is just moving so great right now. Timothy Watson right there in line with him. So we are just a little under 18 laps left to the stage break. You heard it when we talked to Cody Dirk. He's trying to, these guys are going to be flipping the stage. Cody right there in 5th position. Lap 23 of 80, 40, or 23 laps. Till we get, about 18 laps to the end of stage 1. One stage, and that's at the halfway point. It's called a halfway point. Paul Dirk continues to work that inside line. He's got the 45 truck of Justin Lawson right behind him. It is Chevy, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, the nearest one is in 5th. Cody Deek just outside the top 5. And how about Cody Baumeister swapping positions with Cody Deek here. It's like one lap Cody Deek's on the outside, or on the top 5, then Bowden. And you come back here, Cody Rick Page trying to hang on to the, whoa, easy there, buddy. Let's go, Watson. Watson's right now in the lead as we got about 15 laps to go here in stage number 1. We'll call it 16 laps. We'll have 15 laps next time by Anthony Beazle. Will win the race in the beer pit. I don't believe he's on track right now. Nope, he is. He doesn't win the race in the beer pit. But he is 1 lap down. We come back up to the ranch. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we got 16 laps to go here in stage number 1. And right now, it's anybody's game. Baumeister back up to the point. And that 88 truck, he's got Nationwide on his side. Along with Irwin Tools and DeWalt. Avery DeCosti back there to the second truck on the outside line. Being led by the 26 truck of Timothy Watson. Go, Watson, go. We are all good. "15 laps to go in stage number 1. Cody Baumeister taking over the point. They are neck and neck. Paul, the old man, Dirk, looking to follow up his podium in the preseason race last week with another podium, maybe on the top step of the podium. Deke up 6 positions where he started from. Justin Lawson up 15. We're watching this group right here. We're going to come back. Jack Tully there in that number 38 truck. And these guys are 3 wide. Oh, hang on. And another caution. You just seen it live here. Brandon Whitty and Steve Cass. He's hardened to the wall. And our 3rd caution of the evening. Anthony Beazle, if that didn't end his night, before it will now. But these guys were racing real hard here. We're going to go to the chopper. I mean, you have this 3 wide racing. Anthony Beazle there. And gets him. Victim of circumstance there. Sean Logos, I believe, involved. The 10 truck. So as we come back to the live video here, to the live photo. That's caution number 3 here on the evening. We're going to go ahead and step aside, take a break here, and we'll be right back right into stage number 1. Welcome back to the Daytona International Raceway. Alan Bergen here, just out of St. Louis, Missouri here. In the ABSN studio, we are under caution for the third time, getting ready to come back to green. Paul, the old man Dirk, is going to be your pole sitter. Will we come back to green, and it's going to be Timothy Watson on his outside. So we get ready to come back to green flag racing here. So the field's going to be led through that turns 3-4 complex. Paul, the old man Dirk, Timothy Watson going to bring him down. And it's going to be Baumeister, Lawson, and Swan. We got Cody or Timothy Watson standing here tonight. As the field comes down, we are back to green flag racing here from Daytona. Down and away we go. Paul Dirk and Timothy Watson getting out to the early jump. Here comes Timothy Watson, going to try the outside. He's got to do a little side drafting and try to slow that 43 car down. Baumeister on the back bumper of Paul the old man Dirk. Down the back straightaway, 10 to go here in stage number 1. Dirk, Baumeister, and guess who came to play in Sea Bears Racing? Cody Swanson. On the inside line, it's anybody's game right now. 25 drivers think they got a shot. Anthony Beazle 1 lap down. Brandon Biddy all the way back there in 20th. It's anybody's game right now. Who's playing the short game, who's playing the long game, as we got 9 laps to go here in stage number 1. We're working lap 32. So far it's Dirk, Baumeister, Watson, Lawson, Swanson. Swanson gonna fall out of the top 5. Justin Lawson, the last driver there, 3 wide. They're gonna bounce once, twice, 3 times the lady. They're thinking about going 4 wide. I don't know about 4 wide here at Daytona. We can manage 3, but 4. A little iffy about that one. That's the 38 truck. That's Jack Kelly. He's going to find a hole down in front of Cody or Colin Swanson. Meanwhile, all this is going on back behind these groups. And then you got Pornung there in the 62 truck. He's on the inside. Right now, Paul Dirk has a lot of help from his friends on the outside. 8 laps to go for stage number 1. You got Baumeister, Watson, Shipley now in about 4. And the 88 truck's going to get sideways. Everybody's going to pull an evasive move. Baumeister. Everybody checks up. We stay green. Seven laps to go in the stage. Paul Dirk gets away cleanly. Here comes Chase Shipley in the 0-0. He's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. As Chase Shipley going to try to pull the power move. Dirk's got help. Now the outside line's got it. And if you're Colin Swanson, who do you go with? That's Jordan Kibbe in the 5 truck. Chase Shipley now out to the lead. Colin Swanson's got his pick to go with. He's falling back. They're 3 wide. 7 laps to go, 6 laps to go up to the stage. Lap 34 of 80. Shipley, Dirk, Kibbe, Swanson, your outside line. And then it's Dirk, Lawson, and Mike Hardy. That's your inside line. Cody Deek trying to get into the mix. He's right back there in the 8th position. And here comes that lead pack. The 62 truck in danger of going a lap down. They're already communicating with the 62 truck. They're going to have to go around him on the outside. 6 laps to go at stage number 1. Dirk's going to have to move. Oh no, with a 45 and 5 truck wreck. Oh no, we got a caution flag. Lawson gets turned around and they were avoiding Jordan Kibbe in a 5 truck. Let's see what happened. Let's get to the chopper. There you see it live. Oh man, just nowhere for either one of those drivers to go. And those 2 drivers are going to be just about as mad as the Keebler Elf getting demoted to Fudge Packer. I don't know if you're Keebler Elf if you would get mad about that. So we are out to the live photo or picture. That's probably going to be the stage break there. So we take a look at that race recap. Lap 37 of 80. That's more than likely going to be the stage. 4 cautions, 10 laps, 10 lead changes. And I mean, unless they can get this cleaned up in a hurry and get going back green. So I mean, if that's the stage break, then and that would make Paul Dirk the stage winner. Not 100% sure. Mornung is a lap down along with Beazle. One lap shootout. Okay. Scales checking in, saying 1 lap shootout. You're supposed to be driving, Cody, not well, it makes sense he's not on pit road. He's currently running 6th. Anthony Beazle gonna get his lap back. Those guys all on pit road. Let's go ahead and while we've got the time. We got a few minutes. Let's go ahead and pull the driver of that 43 truck up into the booth. Paul, it's Alan up here in the ABSN booth. You got a copy?
I gotcha.
Hey, look, man, what a run you're having. You get on the podium last week in the recruitment race, or in the preseason race, I should say. And here you are leading the first points race of the season. How are you avoiding all the calamity and chaos?
Well, I got some really good teammates, and they've been keeping me up here. You got Justin and Cody, and so if you're up front, you're in front of all the wrecks. So
I've been in back and avoided all the wrecks, but I mean, the chances of things happening are greater in the back.
Yeah, but no, it's been pretty clean. It's a lot of luck too in these super speedways.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to get ready to get you lined up 2x2 Noah's Ark style. Hopefully we talk to you on the other side. We can get you back down your team.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Goats Racing number 43 of Paul, the old man Dirk. As he's going to be lined up somewhere to the outside. Actually, he's going to be lined up on the outside. We're under our fourth caution of the evening. We still have 24 cars on the lead lap. And they're saying a one lap shootout to the stage break. No. I think we're past the stage break. I think that was the stage break. Being honest. Don't forget, tomorrow night at 9:20 East, or Central, 10:20 Eastern, the Western States of Racing League goes for round number 2 of the season 55 of Western States Racing League. As Bob Beltrami picks up the win last week at Atlanta. This week we go short track racing live here on ABSN. Don't forget, 9:20 Central, 10:20 Eastern. We get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. As the iRacing.com page truck, you can see the trucks in the distance. Donald Banks saying Timmy. Number 26. Barney's got the green flag in hand, and we are back to green flag racing. 1 lap to go for stage number 1. It's a 1 lap shootout. Who's going to take it? Lap number 40 of 80 for after over. Paul, the old man Dirk, we just heard from under caution. Down the back sheet one more time for stage number 1. And we got, save it. That's going to be the stage. Paul, the old man Dirk, going to take stage number 1. Baumeister, Hardy, Zach Desbeans crashes. Let's see what happened here. We do like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he gets to the chopper. Mike Hardy gets into the 88 truck and that's all over the place. Stage number 1 goes to the man and the old man, Paul Dirk. He's going to pick up the first stage win of the year. We're going to go ahead and step aside one more time as we get pit stops underway, and we're going to be right back. Welcome back to Daytona as we get ready to start stage number 2, the second and final stage here, as Avery DeCoste will be your race leader. Alan Bergen with you just south of St. Louis here in the ABSN studios. 2x2, Sean Lobos in that 1052 racing entry. Going to be on the inside as Avery DeCoste going to take the outside lane. We're going to have just about 40 or 30 some laps to go. I want to say 37 or so. We're going to find out here. As everybody's now back on the lead lap. All 25 cars, or trucks rather, all on the lead lap here as we get ready to close this one out from Daytona. Who's going to draw the first win here tonight? It's anybody's game. Right now it's DeCoste, Lobos, McClellan, Forrester. So you come down that short chute. iRacing.com peels off on the pit road. DeCoste with the button. Through the United Reynolds restart zone we go, and we are back to green flag racing to start stage number 2. 37 laps remaining. And ladies and gentlemen, my math for once is math. 37 laps remaining here from Daytona. Avery DeCoste out. Well, he's separated from Jonathan Gibby. That could be bad. Because now the outside line is going to get going here. Sean Lobos on the outside line. The outside line picking up momentum as they are just double filed up, doing it John Corstyle, doing it Noah's Ark style. And Sean Lobos leading one of every brand up to the front here. Chancey Forrester, and that is Brittany Forrester. Let's go 74. My man. Not my man. He's Brittany Forrester. He's off the market. Chancey up to third. Now he's off the board. Unlike last night, there's no chance of rain, so I don't think you got to worry about that here in iRacing. Not yet, anyway. Sean Lobos continues to lead here, 36 laps remaining. Stage number 2 well underway. McClellan in the 52 truck. Beazle was a lap down. Now he finds himself up in third. Then you got Swanson and Forrester battling it out, both up 13 spots. He's going to get the hard charger. And this is how last week in Vegas was. You'd see trucks fall back, get a lap down. And then they would come back and be out of nowhere, battling for the race lead. I think these guys learned something to that first stage. Watson in the 26 truck. And oh no! Swanson going to go around. We're going to stay green now. Swanson not going to be happy. All the way back to 25th, 15 seconds behind. Oh no, that might have ended his night. 34 laps remaining here. Of 8. Sean Lobos, your race leader. Sammy McClellan, Chancey Forrester, running in at third position right now on the inside line. Right now, Chancey Forrester's and is the driver in the catbird seat. But here comes Timothy Watson. He's trying to command those troops on the outside. I think he gets something together here, like on lap 47, 34 laps to go. Nope, the outside line still broken up. Sean Lobos in that number 10 car. 08. That's at the legal limit. That's the interval between Sean and Sammy. Chancey Forrester trying to make a race out of it. He's on that inside line. Here comes Jonathan Kibbe on the outside line. He says it's time to make the donuts. It's Team Kibbe. As Jeff Burke likes to say, here comes Kibbles and Bits. Oh, Bellmeister gonna get a little loose coming to the outside line. Bellmeister almost needed Nationwide to be on his side. He's up to third. They come thundering down the back straightaway into your living room, on your phones, on your home. I think everyone's doing for tuning in here tonight. Thanks for joining us here tonight and getting that subscriber count up to just about 100 subscribers. Thank you very much for that one. Sean Lobos there in a 1052 racing truck. 31 laps to go here from Daytona. 30 next time by. Top three hasn't changed. We got they are jockeying for position right now. Sean Lobos, Sean McClellan, Baumeister, and Jonathan Kibbe up there. That's how much this race can change in an instant. Coming to get 30 laps to go. Kibbe up to the front. Team Kibbe running 1-2 right now. Now, here's the question though. This is Jordan and Jonathan. This Kibbles a bit to drop to the inside line. Because here comes Sean Lobos. And Sammy on the inside line with 30 laps remaining. They got a 4-truck breakaway. Chase Shipley up to third. Who's going to be the first truck to drop to the inside? They're all three going to drop. Kibbles and Bits are going to drop to the inside. Jonathan Kibbe, Jordan Kibbe working the inside line. Here comes Shipley and the 26 truck of Timothy Watson. Up near the wall, the outside line's got the advantage. Shipley in the 0-0 there, 29 laps remaining. 29 laps to go. Shipley, Watson, Kibbe, top three right now. I'm telling you what, folks, it's anybody's game. Whoa, hello. Hey, big fella. Shipley gonna go out to the race lead. And you got Watson there in the 26 truck to the outside. Team Kibbe's on the inside line. 28 laps to go. It's about to get good. We're getting crazy. I'm crazy. Laps remain here from Daytona. Paul Dirk. And here comes Timothy Watson to the outside in the race lead. Watson in that number 26 Chevy Silverado. Shipley in the 0-0. We got 27 laps to go, and it's an all-out drag race. Stand by my previous statement where I said there's more action than a Waffle House. Yeah. My good buddy Shane Cochran would say. Depends on the Waffle House. As my good friend Liam would say, you're at the wrong Waffle House. Maybe we should switch up the restaurant and make it Denny's. I don't know. Waffle House is good. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's became a Chase Shipley and Paul Dirk show. Dirk on the outside line, Shipley on the inside line. We got one driver catching the wall there, once, twice, maybe 3 times a lady. Dirk Lawson commanding the troops to the outside line, and here comes Les Fuller in that third 5 car. 26 laps to go. Down the back straightaway. And I believe that's Cody Deke just bouncing it off the wall there. Nope, Cody Deke is probably in the top 4. Might be Hardy. Mike Hardy. Back there is Avery DeCosti and Rick LePage, our neighbor from the north. Chancey Forrester all the way back to 15th. Oh no! Sammy McClellan hard into the wall, and I don't think we got a caution just yet. Paul Dirk with 25 laps to go. Please stay green. Caution is going to be hard to come by here in the late stages of this race. Oh no, Cooler, Justin Lawson. And we got the big one here. Oh, Forrester's off the track. Lawson's off the track. Let's see what happened here under the 6th caution for the evening. The fit for cause. Oh no. Timothy Watson just took the 45 truck and away we go. A lot of fast repair is going to be used. 10 truck comes in, the 01 truck comes in there for a late hit. I don't think that's going to be a penalty. Let's go on the on board there. 26 truck who came out of it relatively unscathed. Let's see what he saw. Trying to bump draft and just the sweet spot. Oh. Nothing intentional. Sixth caution for the evening. Paul Dirk needs this piece. Gonna commence with pit stops. Everybody's gonna come down. I gotta believe that this is gonna be the money stop. But while these guys are gonna go ahead and take their pit stops, we're gonna go ahead and take one final pit stop here for the night, and then we're gonna go caution free the rest of the way. So we'll be right back here on ABSN. Welcome back to Daytona as we are getting ready to go back to green flag racing here. As we are under six caution period, 4 cause. Taking a race recap here. We're on lap 59 of 80. Wes Fuller is your race leader. 6 cautions for 18 laps with 15 lead changes. So we're going to have 21 laps to go when we go back to green flag racing. Still a long way in this one. It's still anybody's game. Wes Fuller, Brandon Biddy, going to be your front row with 21 laps remaining here from the Daytona International Speedway. Next week, we come back to you. Same bad chance, same bad time. 6:30 Central. 6:45 is the green flag. It's 7:30 Eastern, 7:45 green flag. If you're on the East Coast. iRacing.com page truck fields off on the pit road. Brandon Biddy, Wes Fuller with the button, and we're back to green flag racing here on ABSN. Green flag is out, 21 laps remaining. As we thunder down that back turn, thunder down the super stretch into turn number 1. Paul Dirk trying to help that 2 truck out. And then you got Wes Fuller on the inside line. I can hear the Jurassic Park music now. Down the back straightaway as we come. Lap number 60 of 80, 21 laps remaining here. 21 to go in stage number 2. Brandon Biddy working both inside line and outside line. Here comes Paul, the old man Dirk. He's on the outside line. 20 laps to go, this time by. 61, working lap 61, 60 laps in the history book. Paul Dirk and Wes Fuller go for a slide. So does the 22 truck with double deuce. And that's going to bring out a caution. We just saw what happened there. You see it synchronized sliding. Here comes Colin Swanson. We are back out here to the live picture. 7th caution tonight, 6 for cause. Lock in, 77. Double natural. That's Dwayne Pierce. As he's got the Pierce posse in the chat. We're under caution for the 7th time here at Daytona. Remember, we are commercial free the rest of the way. That's not going to stop us from talking to league owner extraordinaire Brandon Biddy. Brandon is down over here in the ABSN Brings. Got a copy.
I got you loud and clear.
Hey, look, man, 21 laps to go. We're going to come back to green flag with roughly, I'm going to say 18 laps to go. What's going to be the strategy to keep that number 2 truck out front and have the rest of the field?
Super speedway racing. So, I mean, it's who knows, to be honest with you. I was wrecked earlier in the race and didn't use any fast repair, so I stayed near the back. And every time my caution came out, I had like 7.5 minutes of repair and got it completely repaired without using a fast repair. And then a caution or two ago, I had to end up using a fast repair finally. But yeah, I'm just going to put the pedal down and hope for the best.
You know, how fitting would it be on, opening points night, and after you pretty much just spent a marathon at the real Cup race, which you got to be cranked up to crazy to one, almost pull an all-nighter, and two, come race the next night in a truck race. How does that fatigue make you feel in the truck right now?
It's definitely affected me. I'm not as sharp. I mean, that caution we just had, the guy came down and I kind of threw a late block, and I normally don't do things like that. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm not all here, just to be honest with you, but I'm definitely going to try to get the win. This scheme has won here for me before, and it's one of my favorite tracks. I love super speedway racing, so we'll see what happens, and hopefully you're talking to me at the end of the race in P1, but if not, this has definitely been a good first event for us.
Yeah, definitely. As we get ready to get you lined up 2x2 Noah's Ark style and that iRacing.com base truck, we're going to go ahead and get you back down to your team there. And hopefully we'll be talking to you on the top step of the podium.
Hopefully so.
All right, and that's the voice of Brandon Biddy Family Racing. You heard it there first. I love NASCAR racing, but I had a bedtime, and Brandon Biddy just a marathon day yesterday, and sticking it out always get into that Cup race. Then he comes back, gets an iRacing rig, and goes racing with the Smokin Thunder Truck Series. Here's we are just about getting ready to go 2x2 Noah's Ark style, and he's gonna have Jumpin' Jack Kelly on his inside there on 23 spots. Thank everybody for joining in here, being part of the chat. Sea Bears are probably going to make it happen, and we hope so. But it's going to be Biddy, Kelly, Hardy, and McClellan, your top two rows. We get ready to go back to green flag racing with about 19 laps remaining here. Biddy going to be on the button as we get ready to go back to green flag racing for the World Center of Racing. Does anybody have anything for Brandon Biddy? Just Cody Deek sitting back there in that sixth spot thinks he does. And then you got the 86 truck of Phillips there. That's Joseph Phillips there in the 86 truck. I like it. Been a good one so far. It's been a barn burner. William Pierce needs to lock in according to the YouTube.com live chat. We're back to green flag racing here with 19 laps to go, 16 laps to go here from Daytona, lap 65 of 80. Brandon Biddy going to get out to an early jump there on Mike Hardy in the 21 truck. And then here comes Jumpin' Jack Kelly in the 38 truck up 22 spots. And then you got Team Kibby hooking back up there on the outside. Jonathan Kibby having connection issues. As the YouTube.com live chat calls them kibbles and bits. Laps remain here from Daytona. It's anybody's game. Right now, the third car on the inner line. You're sitting at a pretty good spot. Brandon Biddy working the inside line. Mike Hardy too, his back bumper, and then it's Jonathan and Jordan up there on the front, on the top side, where Mama hides the cookies in the top shelf. Here comes David McClellan. Outside line gets the advantage. Jordan, Jake Kibby time Kibby squared rather. This is what we'll call him. I just love that shot of 13 and 5 truck respectively. The 52 truck of Sammy McClellan. Here comes Dwayne Pierce. Where did he come from? Dwayne Pierce running seventh right now. Solidly in the top 10. Does he have a grab he can pull out of his ass? Jonathan Kibby out to the race lead. Jordan Kibby running second. Jordan Kibby trying to get out in front of the field. Now the question is, once they clear Brandon Biddy, oh, we got trouble. Chancey Forrester goes around on the back side of the speedway here. He's going to keep it pointed in the right direction. Meanwhile, 14 laps, 14 main laps, we're going to be clean and green. Jonathan Kibby, Jordan Kibby, won't nose the tail. and 5, nose the tail, 13 laps remain. Dwayne Pierce, oh, we got trouble, and that is Rick LePage, a 24 truck. Let's see if he drives away. 8th caution, 7th for cause. He's gonna drive it away. Let's see what happened. Not too much damage. We saw that one live. And there's a 3 wide. It's so turbulent. Shipley has no idea that he's there. Oh, round we go. Tough break for the 24 trucks. We are now under caution once again. Look, I do like the tailgate there, the ABSN logo on the tailgate. How's the 24 truck? We are under caution once again. We're going to see if anybody comes down pit road and tops off. So right now, we go back to green flag racing. It's going to be Kibby versus Kibby. And we're not going to have a whole lot of laps left when we do this. We're going to see if these guys go down pit road. We may be talking to one of the Kibby brothers. I mean, look, this is for bragging rights right here. We're not going to go down pit road. Let's go ahead and talk to the driver of the 13 truck. Jonathan Kibby is Alan up in the ABSN booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do, sir.
Hey, look, man, you're in good hands with Jordan being back there, right behind you in that second position. I mean, what's it gonna be if you guys finish 1-2?
It's gonna be a great night. We've always wanted to finish 1-2. We're working together really well right now. Just gotta keep ripping that high line. 10 to go. Anything can happen, though.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get ready to get you guys lined up here. And YouTube.com live chat. What's the Kibbles and Bits story?
That's my nickname from my childhood, and then it just kind of caught back on later in life. So Jeff and Charisse and AJ, I know you guys are watching. We're gonna try to get this 1-2 for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And I gotta think, you know, when you see that 5 truck right behind you, Jordan, that just kind of brings a smile to your face, and I bet you're yelling into the headset, push me, push me, push me. Now,
Oh yeah, he's very content on pushing us. He wants that 1-2 just as bad as I do.
now this is one of those things where if Jordan finishes behind you, that that you might return the favor like Talladega.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, look, man. Thank you for taking the time to chat with me here, and we're gonna get you back down to your team and let you focus up, and hopefully we talk to you on the other side.
Sounds good, sir. Thank you.
And that was the voice of Sea Bears Racing, Jonathan Kibbe. And he is absolutely right, as Jeff Burke watching this. And I know that Jeff Burke would probably have the biggest smile on his face right now, as these guys are going to be lined up. Now, what's going to have to happen for this to work out is Jonathan's going to have to get a big enough run on Jordan for Jordan to drop down in an inside line without Sammy McClellan filling a hole. That's what's going to have to happen. We got a person in here saying the 99 is going to choke. I don't know. But what we do know is we're going to have a 10-lap shootout to the end. That's one thing we do know. It's going to be Jonathan Kibbe, Jordan Kibbe. Jonathan Kibbe is going to have the button. Jonathan Kibbe going to go to the outside line, do the traditional pole spot. 8th caution of the night, 7th for cause. That field comes down to the turns 3 and 4 complex. Down to the super stretch. iRacing.com pace car pulls off. Jonathan Kibbe with the button. We're back to green flag racing. 9 laps to go. And it all works out the plan. Jonathan Kibbe going to go to the outside line and get in front of Jordan. Jordan trying to push that 13 machine to the front and to the race win. 9 laps to go. It's a 9-lap shootout. Down the back straightaway. This is where calamity is going to start happening. Everybody's getting impatient. Who's going to be that one driver that steps out? We got big trouble. Joseph Phillips goes around. We're back under caution. And oh no. Paul Dirk involved. Let's go to Joseph Phillips as we saw that one live here on ABSN. Gonna get up there by the wall and 10 trucks there. And, oh no, Lobos has no idea that he's there. Paul Dirk and Sammy Colin Swanson have nowhere to go. Oh, Spry has nowhere to go either. Under caution for the 8th time tonight, the 9th time tonight, 8th for cause. And it's the Jonathan and Jordan show right now. Well, if this doesn't change up the race, I don't know what will. Take a look at that race recap here. Lap 73 of 80, Jonathan Kibbe, your leader right now. 9 cautions for 25 laps. 16 lap lead changes. Jonathan Kibbe trying to keep it that way. I mean, if you're Jordan, you want that once you finish, but do you really want Jonathan finishing ahead of Jordan? As we're going to talk to the other side of the Kibbe battle here. Maybe we might get lined up this time by. As it is about go time here, so we're not going to talk to anybody right now. We want to thank everybody for joining in here on your phones, in your homes, wherever you may be watching. Get those tablets out. Who is going to win tonight's opening round here at the Daytona? Give them the onions, night, Eric Tyrone. I like that. I like that comment. Keep the comments coming. Jonathan Kibbe, Jordan Kibbe, your front row. Sean McCullen back there in third. Dwayne Pearson fourth. And then you're going to have Watson and Biddy. I feel like Watson and Biddy are going to be the catbird seat in each of their respective lines. And that's just because, just when we go back to green, all proverbial hell is going to break loose. I mean, no way around it. But nonetheless, we're getting lined up 2 by 2 behind that iRacing.com pace car. It's going to be the Kibbe show when we go back to green flag racing. And we're only going to have a handful of laps when we do it. It's going to get crazy. Daytona's getting ready to get cranked up to crazy. Everybody's on their feet. The fireflies are in the air. It's going to be Jonathan and Jordan when we come back to green. Sean McClellan. Sammy McClellan. Dwayne Pierce. Timothy Watson. Brandon Biddy. Those are your top 3 rows. It's going to be anybody's game. The iRacing.com pace lights are out on the truck. Is it going to be the donuts or is it going to be the fruit cup? Nine cautions, 8 cautions for cause. 1 stage break at lap 40. It all comes down to this. Barney's got the green flag in hand. iRacing.com pace truck makes a hard left turn. It's going to be Jonathan Kibbe with the button. And we are back to green flag racing here on ABSN. Down and away we go. 5 laps to go. It's a 5-lap shootout. Jordan goes right back in behind Jonathan Kidd. Dwayne Pierce. Is it going to be a Sea Bears 1, 2, 3? The Sea Bears going to sweep the podium. We don't know. David McClellan all alone on the top shelf, or on the bottom. The 38 car. We are under caution. Oh no, and we're getting ready to go overtime. Jumping Jack Kelly. Oh no, let's see what if he gets that truck spun back around. He's gonna drive it away. Got a run on Timothy Watson. Has no idea there's a truck behind him. Avery DeCosti there in the 113 truck. He was an innocent bystander. All right, we're going overtime. So if you don't know how that works, we're going to go around. We're going to take the green flag. 2 to go. Then we're going to take the white flag. If we make it back around and get the white flag, whatever happens after that is what happens after that. If we don't make it, we're going to re-rack it and re-stack it. And we'll try it again. Jordan Kibbe in second, Dwayne Pierce, Sea Bears 1, 2, 3 finish, but shaping up to be Brandon Biddy in fourth. So we are now under that 10th caution, 9th caution cause. Putting it on pit road. Avery DeCosti bringing it down pit road also. Jumping Jack Kelly at 23rd spot. His race is over. But you can always get those points. So right now, 20 drivers think they got a shot to win this. Drivers think they got shot to win. We got some race fans out there rooting on Jonathan Kibbe. So we get ready to compact green flag racing. This is going to be a green, white, checkered finish. We're going to get doubled up here behind that iRacing.com Chevy Silverado. Just about now, Noah's Ark style 2x2 behind that truck. The lights are out. Kibbe going to take the inside line. Jordan going to take the outside line. Dwayne Pierce going to take the inside line. I cannot wait. I hope iRacing puts the choose cone in. I would love to have to choose. They can get where iRacing can figure it out. That double air, double foul restarts on the dirt side. But nonetheless, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. Jonathan Kibbe, Jordan Kibbe, the Sea Bears racing team. Dwayne Pierce looking to make it a clean sweep of the podium. We're hopefully the final time tonight. We're lined up 2 by 2 behind that iRacing.com base car. As we come down the back straightaway for what I'm hoping to be the last time tonight. It's the Kibbe show lined up 1-2, inside outside. Then you got Pierce and Biddy. And I think the winner is going to come back from road number 3 right now. Sammy McClellan and Timothy Watson. Here we go for hopefully the final time tonight. iRacing.com pace truck brings the field, makes a hard left turn. Jonathan Kibbe on the button, and we are back to green flag racing. Green white checker in the air, and we are going 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks in the air. All we got to do is make it one time around to get the white flag. Then the race is deemed official. Brandon Biddy looking to make a move to the inside. He's got Watson right along with him. Right now I am, as a broadcaster, I'm batting 1,000 with league owners. Oh no, we got trouble. Timothy Watson. He's going to back it into the inside fence. Jonathan Kibbe there on the outside. It's the Kibbe show. We're going to stay green. Brandon Biddy hoping for the side draft. Fly up, popsicle sticks go down. White flag is in the air. We're racing back to checkers. Whatever happens now happens. So we got carnage in the back. That's not going to stop Jonathan Kibbe and Jordan Kibbe from running away with the thing. Brandon Biddy back there mid-pack. Down the back straightaway. Wes Fuller, title unknown. Title down racing. We got big carnage. We're going to stay with the race leader, though. Is it going to be Jordan Kibbe? Jonathan Kibbe on the front row. And here comes Justin Lawson. No help from their friend. Biddy gets into the wall. We got carnage in the back. As they come down through this tri-oval. Jonathan Kibbe gonna win here. Jordan Kibbe gonna finish second. Sammy McClellan gonna finish on the podium. It's a 1-2 Kibbe finish. It's Jeff Burke jumping up in the air. It's the Kibbe show finishing 1-2. Justin Lawson going to finish fourth. Shipley going to round out your top 5. Brandon Biddy going to end up all the way back in 23rd. Timothy Watson going to finish 22nd. And they're going to do dueling burnouts. I cannot wait to see this. Jonathan Kibbe going to burn it down. There's your race winner. There's your podium finishers. Jonathan Kibbe, Jordan Kibbe, Sammy McClellan. There's Jordan. They're going to do dueling burnouts. We get ready to talk to your top three. We have your top three up in the waiting room right now. We're going to go ahead and talk to the driver of that number 13 truck up in the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, the driver of the 13 truck, Jonathan Kibbe. Jonathan, holy cow, you win the opening round just as you drew it up during our mid-race interview. Take us through that race, and boy, what were the emotions coming to the checkers?
Oh, just excitement. I mean, we've been waiting a long time to try and get a 1-2 finish there, and we finally did. I can't thank him enough for pushing. He's a great pusher. I got to help him out now at Talladega.
Yeah, look, man. I mean, just an awesome run here. You know, just I thought there for a minute that Sammy and Eve and Brandon were gonna have something for you, but it's nice to be in good company with Jordan. And I assume Jordan's younger brother, older brother, cousin.
Yeah, he's my younger brother. If you want to drag him up in here, bring him on in.
Hey, look, we can go ahead and do that.
Just as big as me winning. Played a huge part in it.
And joining Jonathan in the booth right now, little brother Jordan Kibbe. Jordan, I mean, you pushed your brother to the win here. Take us through that race, and well, I would ask you where you could have needed to get around him, but I feel like that you guys couldn't have scripted this any better.
Yeah, definitely no plans to go around him. I'm just glad we got the 1-2 finish. Overall, we've been, as he said earlier, we've been working on that for at least 4 or 5 months now, maybe upwards of 6 or 7. I mean, it's been a long time going, and feels good. As I said, pushing him, no problem with that. I prefer to push, and a 1-2 finish or even a win by him is a win for me. So.
Yeah, look, I mean, growing up, you know, I have an older brother myself. I'm the younger of my brother, and I tell you what, man, it just does me good to see two brothers working together, and you know, and it's just awesome to see this. But you know, as I got to do with all these interviews, who do you guys want to thank, and who helped you get it done on the 5 and 13 respectively?
Let number 1 go first.
Yeah, Jeff, Charisse, and AJ for always tuning in, always watching, always cheering us on. That 1-2 finish was for you guys.
I second that shout out. You know, and just people watching, you know who you are. Shout out to you, Jeff, Charisse, AJ. Always tuning in every single race, rooting for us, hoping for that 1-2. I know they're just as excited as we are. So it was a good night. Good night.
It was a solid team effort all around.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, once again, congratulations on that 1-2 finish. And we're going to let you guys celebrate that with your team. And we'll see you next Monday night.
Sounds
Champagne's
good. Thank
coming
you.
out. We'll see you.
And that was the Kibbe brothers. Sammy McClellan declining an interview here tonight. And, well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and toss it to our final results here. So we get ready to close this one out. Here we go. Our final results here. Jonathan Kibbe, Jordan Kibbe finishing second. Sammy McClellan finishing third. Who you just heard from. Lawson, Shipley, LePage, Avery DeCoste, Anthony Beasel, Zach Desbeans, Steve Castle got to finish top 10. You'll see the rest of your grid scrolling at the bottom there. We were at Daytona 2.48 miles. We went 81 laps, 200 miles, 16 different lead changes amongst 10 different leaders. 30 laps under caution for 10 cautions. Brandon Biddy gets the pole here. Mike Hardy gets the fastest lap. Most laps led goes to Paul, the old man Dirk. And the hard charger tonight was Chase Shipley. Once again, I want to thank, as I always do, want to thank the Smokin Truck Series presented by 1052 Graphics, the opportunity to bring you guys a voice every week. But as we close out the show, and like we do every week, as you walk through the streets of life, please don't point in traffic, everybody.